The marketplace for the high-performance hatchbacks is getting pretty crowded with some very talented cars. The Focus ST, the Golf GTI, the Astra VXR, and perhaps one of the best of them, the Megane the R26. And then there's this car, the Honda Civic Type R, which on paper has probably the least impressive specification of any. It has only 197 brake horsepower compared to the Astra's 240. It has very little torque. It has a solid beam rear axle, whereas the Focus has the independent rear suspension. And yet, this car's got something. I'd call it spirit. It's got soul, it's got heart. It's intoxicating. And it is so because of what lies in front of me. That fabulous, fantastic VTEC engine. You know, if there's an Olympics for engines, this Honda Civic would win the gold medal every single time. It's just addictive. The way this thing revs is just brilliant. Get to 6,000, at which time most engines are running out of puff. And it just goes, it kicks again and goes and goes. 8,000 red line is pretty high for a road engine. It's just fabulous. Chassis wise, it's not quite in the Focus or the Megane league, but it hangs on pretty well. Gives you good feedback through the steering. As you may have gathered, I'm quite enjoying driving this car actually. This predecessor could be a little bit unruly at times. This one's a little bit more civilised, a little bit more, the chassis is a bit better sorted. But you scratch that veneer and it's still the Type R as we all know and love them. It's just a wonderful, lovely, lovely package. As I said before, on paper this car shouldn't work. Not much torque, not a huge amount of power by the standards of the class. That solid beam rear axle behind me. And yet, can't help but to put a grin on my face.